up, guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new FIFA 18 Ultimate Team Squad Builder. Today, we're going to be on the World Cup mode, and because we're now a few days into the tournament itself, there's actually started to be some special items released on the game. Now, as in like boosts to players' attributes who have performed well in their games. So I figured what I would do today is put a squad together featuring some of those players, some of the more interesting players like further up the pitch that have received those boosts. And that's what we're going to do today. So if you do enjoy, hit me with that thumbs up button. Thank you for your continued support, even through the quieter times of the FIFA cycle. I do greatly appreciate all of you. And of course, don't forget to sub if this is the first video of mine that you've seen. So we start and go with 91 rated David De Gea. Obviously, that's not a boost at the moment, nor are any of the defenders here. But there is a chance for some of them to get boosted along the way, of course. Miguel Layun is someone that we're playing at left back today. Super well-rounded stats, and I feel like as a fullback, doesn't necessarily need to have like 90 pace to make me want to use him. The fact that his stats are well-rounded enough, and I'm using him for chemistry reasons anyway, I genuinely thought he did a pretty good job. Now we have Dani Alves at right back today, 86 rated on this game, Brazilian, South American of course, with the 85 pace, 86 dribbling, but pretty low defending to be honest, for someone with his rating. We then have Sergio Ramos, probably one of the best centre-backs on the game. The Spaniard is 90 rated with 76 pace, really good defending and physical, and well, his dribbling and passing for a centre-back I would say is pretty solid. We then have Carlos Puyol, the Spanish icon. Decided that I would use him over someone like, I needed a strong link or a couple of strong links to the Spaniards, so I could have used PK, but I have Puyol at my disposal, so why not use him, right? Because he's got 70 pace, he's got 94 defending and 90 physical, and the partnership, the combo between Ramos and Puyol, brilliant. I actually really like it because, you know, Ramos is super aggressive and a little bit more confident and stuff on the ball. Puyol, more well positioned and just a real solid centre-back. So we now move on to the midfield, and pretty much, well, 4 out of the 5 midfielders here have actually been upgraded to man of the matches on the World Cup mode. We have Luka Modric here, who is now a 90 overall, getting the boost after his first game for Croatia, and he's now got 91 dribbling, 80 shooting, 89 passing. Solid option to use in the middle of midfield. We have Philippe Coutinho, who scored that belter of a goal for Brazil. I know it didn't quite work out for Brazil in the end, but he still scored the goal. He's been boosted up to an 89 with 93 dribbling, 85 shooting and 88 passing out on the right hand side. So Lozano is one of the main men, of course, that has been boosted because of his goal in their win against Germany yesterday, or a couple of days ago. And damn, 84 rated with 95 pace, 87 dribbling, 84 shooting. That's quite an upgrade. You know, we typically know him to be pretty OP anyway. I wonder how he'll perform now. N'Golo Kante is the next upgrade here today. We're starting him at cam, but don't worry, I'm going to show you what I do with the squad, and we actually change the formation around and stuff, which is quite important because you wouldn't want to necessarily play Kante at cam. But he's got boosted by a +1 up to an 89, and then we have Paul Pogba, who is actually just not been upgraded yet. There was a toss-up between people saying that he was going to get the upgrade or Kante was going to get the upgrade, and eventually they went with Kante, but for chemistry reasons I've brought Pogba into the team today. 5-star skill moves. If he eventually does get a boost, then he'll actually be really good, because this version is actually really good as well. I think he's one of the more solid midfielder options on this game. I always enjoy using him anyway. And then of course we have one man to go up front, and that right there is going to be 96 rated Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, right? You know, Ronaldo, after his hat-trick for Portugal against Spain, got boosted by that +1 up to a 96 and is now looking even better than he did before. 91 pace, 90 dribbling, 94 shooting, 86 passing and 81 physical. High-low work rates. He's got the 4-star weak foot and the 5-star skills. I always know that I can rely on Ronaldo to be one of the best players on the game, always. He genuinely just is. So this is the formation when we start out in the 4-5-1, but it's not how I want to play it in game. This is how I actually want to play it in game. 4-1-2-1-2 style, which is of course my favourite on FIFA 18. Defence stays exactly as it is, but we move Kante to that defensive midfield role with Modric and Pogba as my 2 centre mids, working hard, creating chances, doing a little bit of everything. That really spicy cam in Coutinho, who's got the dribbling, the technique, the long shots, the curlers, all of that stuff. And then, of course, Lozano and Ronaldo up front. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that. So that's what it changes to like literally in game. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of tough playing the old World Cup mode unless you're using like everybody else, Pele and Henry and Ronaldo and Ronaldinho and Maradona, and that seems to be what you come up against all the time. Which yeah, in hindsight, looking back at that SBC being released, it's probably hindered the game a fair bit. Like, I'd say a lot of people either didn't want to put all of their coins into Icon SBCs and now can't compete, or they did do that and now they have obviously no intention of going back to regular FUT. And who knows whether or not at this point, are you still playing the World Cup mode? Do you still really enjoy it? Is it more interesting now that the tournament is going on and players are getting boosts? Like, are there players in your club that get boosts and you're like, oh, I'm going to stick him in my squad now? I'd actually be very curious to know, because like I've mentioned at the start of the video, like I really appreciate all of your support, even through the slightly tougher times of year, which is right now. But I obviously want to know what it is you want to see. Now, I'm a FIFA channel, so it's always going to be FIFA, but do I carry on with the World Cup Road to Glory, the normal Road to Glory, do some squad builders in between and stuff on both regular FUT, World Cup FUT, or do I maybe start like, I don't know, I was thinking maybe doing like a Road to FIFA 19 Road to Glory series, so we'd start something new, and like, I don't know whether I want to go full on Road to Glory next year, or and like not spend any money on another account, which, like, I obviously with my Road to Glory this year, we've done pretty well. We've not played FUT Champs, and of course we've not got anywhere near the coins of like Nepenthes and Nick and Fuji and people like that. But I feel like maybe if I didn't have a main account, whether it would be different, and I would be able to go further and progress higher and stuff, like, and maybe just have the other account where I spend a little bit of money so that I can, if a specific player comes out that I want to test out or whatever, then I could pick him up on a main account. But yeah, like almost do a Road to Glory where however many coins I've got by the time FIFA 19 comes out, that's how many FIFA points I can buy or something. I don't know, you know. I have no idea. It's just early thoughts, just literally popped into my head. But it could be quite a cool idea, because I don't know how easy it is to actually earn coins on regular FUT right now. Like, if you're not going to play Weekend League, which I don't think anyone in their right mind would be doing at this time of the year, it seems like just enjoy the summer, right? I feel like squad battles, I don't know if I'd really... Do you guys still play that? You know, I know that Fortnite has taken over the world, but it does seem like the drop off on FIFA this year has been massive and really quick over the last couple of weeks. So I'm just really curious. You know, it's the same for everyone. Everyone's FIFA channel is at the moment in a very stale place, but I'm just real curious to know what it is you would like to see in terms of FIFA stuff. Obviously, as we go through the summer and more FIFA 19 info gets released, we could do more based on like ratings of players and things like that, and start building the hype for when 19 comes out. But that's like 3 months away, so and we'll start getting info, I guess, typically at like Gamescom, right, which is in mid to end of August. So that's 2 months away. It's just, yeah, wondering what you guys would like to see right now. But for now, I thought this was a pretty good idea for the squad, putting together some of those players, like not just one of them, but just like a bunch of those players that have already received upgrades on the World Cup mode. In terms of like Ronaldo, I would say slight difference from his 95. It kind of is noticeable that he's a little bit better. And then like Modric feels pretty much the same. Lozano, I imagine, is a complete and utter different beast now than what he was before, because his stats have really been given the boost. Coutinho... Sorry, excuse me, I've got like hiccups and stuff. The Coutinho impressed the hell out of me. Playing him at cam, oh my god, he's literally got that Coutinho factor that he's got in real life on this game, with like the shots and the the whippies and the long shots, all of it. Like, he can genuinely do that. So I was actually really impressed with how he performed at Cam, and I feel like the boosts that they've given him are quite nice, and he genuinely is now someone that you can actually use on the game. I feel like being out on the wide is not so usable, but maybe people will still do what I've done here, like put a squad together that they want to use, hybrid it up a little bit, and then switch it in game to the formation and positions that they want to use on the game, and not just use constant icons and stuff, because they're not going to get boosted, of course, are they? But other players are. It'll be interesting to see when they become less and less usable. So that is the squad for today, guys. I greatly appreciate all of your support. If you could hit me with that thumbs up button, it'd be amazing. Don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely day, most importantly, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.